No Chance Ice, or is it their opponents, FuzzyWuzzy? Who goes to Poland? That's for you guys to tell us.
Eric, I'm scared. Hold me. This war is going to be insane. Let's go. If you're a fan of esports, this is what we live for. Where's Perry? Start us off for No Chance Ice. We got Queen Charge into Dragons with a few riders. Queen Charge Hydra here. We do have a battle blimp selected. Let's see what Perry can do. It's all on the line, Eric.
Absolutely, and this is a really nice base here for our Queen Charge into Hydra or Dragons or whatever he's got here. He's got the Queen going to go after that Eagle Artillery first, going to go all the way into the compartment, draw out and fight the CC. That's going to make so he can run almost anything inside of his blimp here and go with something ground if he feels like it. And he just needs to get the Queen to go in and just kind of reach up to go towards the north side. He doesn't really have wall breakers to get him through there. Okay, nice freeze, good poison there, and he's off to a good start. I think he needs to put the Dragons in from the bottom. Oh, he puts them in from the top. Okay, interesting approach here, Bash.
Yeah, Dragon's going to fly in. He will have those couple of riders to support. We'll have that battle blimp come all the way across the base. Maybe didn't want to fight that sweeper, so maybe that's why we see the entry from that 12 to 1 o'clock side there. And really interesting here, we see the Royal Champion deployed underneath the Dragons, so she'll soak up that Warden ability as well. Let's see if this blimp can land in here. As the single locks on, it's going to get a push, it's going to get a Seeking Airmine, and it's going to land.
Absolutely, and he does end up going with the ground troops inside of it with the Yetis inside, and he can also throw in Sneaky Goblins with them to make sure they get that Town Hall down. And he's also going to get the defensive Queen engaged there at the bottom of the base there as his Queen reaches over the wall, tags her out, and honestly looking really, really strong here. I don't think much will slow this down. The Dragons don't even need to really survive at this point here. I think his heroes can handle the rest of the base.
Yeah, but the Dragons are going and doing some work here. They are getting picked off one by one. King ability pops. Royal Champion still got ability, still got a freeze, still got that Invisi. Let's see if Where's Perry goes for his swag. We remember that last time, the swag with the Warden and trying not to swag out the RC. Well, let's see what we get here. A beautiful attack, well executed, well thought out, great identification of that sweeper so they could get that battle blimp to land in there and get that value with those Yetis. And just, this is the start No Chance needs. 3-star will get them on the board early and put that pressure back over to FuzzyWuzzy, who are red hot right now.
Man, with the winner continuing on to the challenge finals in Poland, this is such an incredibly important war for both of these teams. So much on the line, so much pressure ramping here, and with $50,000 forward here to play for, on top of everything else, like this is wild here for these teams, and you cannot understand the pressure that these guys are under. And if you've never played Clash of Clans under these conditions, like very few people have. Very few people have.
I don't even know why I'm nervous, but I'm so nervous right now.
Right.
This war is intense. If you've been watching the series, I've seen a lot of familiar names in chat throughout the whole series. You guys have been here. You guys have seen these storylines developing. You know what's on the line here. This is going to be an amazing finish to our show. Like, this week 4 has just been incredible. The matchups were OP. The storyline wrote itself all week. And we're sitting in this situation where the final war decides our final spot to go to the Mobile Challenge Finals. It's a beautiful situation for esports.
Yeah, definitely. And these teams are, like, you look at FuzzyWuzzy here, though, but they have a lot more competitive experience here. No Chance Ice, part of the Omnipotence clan family, who's their clan family. Omni is already qualified for Poland, so they would be trying to go join in with their sister team there, and that'd be really interesting. But FuzzyWuzzy previously lost metagaming in previous seasons. They have so much competitive experience, like tons of seasons. Last season, they were the #1 seed coming out of the challenge. This season, like, they felt like an underdog, but I really don't think that they are. This team is solid. They just had a little bit of bad luck, and they're starting to overcome it as they continue to make their way through. We have a Warden and an Icehound, balloons, and I bet you he's going to go in with the Super Archer Bomb. I mean, what do you do with here, Bash?
It has to be Super Archer Bomb, right? He wants to make sure it lands there. And it's going to be a risky spot to land, as there could be giant bombs on either side, but he will have that clone up. Here we go. Battle Blimp's going to go ahead and pop, and Viz goes down, Rage is up, and it looks like a safe landing here.
Oh, it's a blizzard. It's a blizzard, yeah. But the Warden being invested so early in the attack here, if he can get the Town Hall down, if he can get the scatter shot, get the Queen, oh my god, he's getting everything here, Bash. Holy value here. But the Warden used so early, and still having two multi-infernos on the other side of the base here, he still has a lot of base left here, and he used up a lot of his resources early.
So we saw him use that clone earlier in the day, and look at what's left. It's not much. It's going to be riders, 4 riders with 5 balloons, but with that clone spell, he'll be able to make it basically 12 balloons. So using that baby dragon to go ahead and just take care of that lava hound, at least popping it and get most of those pups down with the poison. King is going to go ahead and work in here. We see a few Teslas working in with the King ability, fighting the enemy. King gets through there, and now just going to look to push those heroes further into the base, set up an easy path for these riders.
Yeah, he did. He was a little bit late on that headhunter to help him get through the defensive King, so he wasn't able to preserve the King's HP as much as he could. But look at this Queen. Where is she going here? She's not going to go all the way in where he would have liked her to go in and go get the scatter shot and the defensive road champion. So his road champion going to be left stranded by herself in the middle base there. And I mean, would you invest the freeze here? He does. He invests the freeze there, makes sure that he gets the defensive road champion down, because getting her down means he also picks up the scatter shot with his road champion and then continues on even further past that. Oh, no, he does not. That Expo is giving him some trouble, and the freeze of the Ice Golem ends up picking up the Dragon Rider's got it, though. I don't know if he's got this here, Bash.
Yeah, it is tough. He uses that clone, but those balloons, they soaked up a couple traps, but everything's fading quickly, and with no Warden to protect, he's still got Queen ability, so if he can thin out these defenses a little bit here on the back end, it'll look nice. Dragon Rider goes down there, still has the air defense. The ground bow is going to be a problem for the Queen, and he's running out of time as well. Oh, it's going to be a really tight finish here for Soham.
Yeah, he's got the Dragon Rider to get some damage onto that ground Expo, and the other one will get shot down by the air defense as well. They're taking a lot of additional damage there. He's got the headhunter that you use for some cleanup. He puts it in, I think, at the defensive CC in the middle of the base there to make sure he doesn't end up with a time fail. Yeah, there it is right there. Hit us some giant bombs.
Goes off.
Whoa, ends up losing. That's going to cost him some time. He's not going to make it through, guys. This CC at a minimum will stay standing. Even the Queen can somehow pull through and get the rest of these defenses, specifically that Expo down that is picking away heavy at this Queen. High percentage, though.
A really heavy investment early on. He had an Ice Hound. He had a bunch of balloons going, 95%. Queen wouldn't have probably made it through there, so I don't think we can call that a time fail with that Expo. It would have been tight. But Soham misses just a little bit there. 5 buildings and no chance Ice are in the lead after our first attacks. This war is already shaping up. These guys are bringing everything. But look at this investment early, Eric. It's a handful of balloons. Ice Hound, just like a little mini Lalo to start, followed by that Blizzard. I thought for sure we'd see maybe Super Archer, maybe Wombo combo out of there. But we see just a straight-up Blizzard with wall breaks.
Now, he got some really good value out of it, though. I think the main problem that he had there was, I mean, I don't think he needed to invest an Ice Hound in that. That was probably a little bit overkill, but but I think the Queen not going into the wall breaks, and you expect maybe she would with the big Tesla farm there, that she would have enough to draw her inside. And it just didn't play out for him. I think it was a really, really solid plan and had some really good potential. But here we go with the next one as we start out with a Queen charge into Lalo. And he's got the blimp that's going to sail over and drop out. Yet he's going to rock a balloon to go form the funnel for the Queen, draw the CC out. He just wants to get that Eagle Artillery down. And I like the separation of the headhunters splitting off before the super minions go over there and join, so we can just fight them off a little bit separately and take out that entire group of CC.
This is what we saw Dobbs do earlier today. Do a Queen charge Lalo, pretty similar setup, to be honest. So something he's really familiar with, sprawled out on the bed there, almost looks like a bunk bed. You know, we were hanging out. Little bro said I could have top bunk. He's ready to go to war, put on for his team right here. Wall breaking, trying to get that Queen down into that scatter shot compartment. Has to be careful. She's not cooperating quite yet. We'll see if she's able to backtrack through there. She's going to go in. There's a lot of defense. Okay, wait, the wall break actually finally gets her to the middle. She'll have access to that multi-target Inferno, and King will get the scatter shot out. No problem.
Yeah, I like this a lot here, but the Queen, I think, is going to end up going down to the south side of the compartment first, which potentially puts her healers into danger, so it needs to be careful in that area. The King is able to walk out of that compartment and continue across to the right side.
Dobbs, what's up with you and your circles? He did this last time.
Oh, man, but I think he needs a Lalo, like, now that we have a moment to... Oh, no, we don't. I was saying, now that we have a moment to think here. Oh,
You remember this?
I do remember this. Oh my god, yeah. So he puts in the invisibility onto the air defense to make so that the Lava Hound skips that air defense, surges out ahead there, and triggers the traps on the other side of the Town Hall. Now frees up that area around the Town Hall, rage up these balloons, and surge this way, and the World Champion there to support as well.
Dobbs does this so well. We've seen this multiple times throughout the tournament where Dobbs will invis and send that Hound across the base. If he can keep this Queen moving, which she's looking really healthy here. World Champion's in there with the Lalo. Oh, World Champion, get out of that poison. He's looking really strong here. Just has to deal with this enemy Queen, which is going to be a problem. Royal Champion, get out of the poison.
Yeah. Where's the Headhunters when you need them? He's got the... Yeah, they're arrived. They are getting the defensive Queen down, and there we go. In an instant, she drops, but his World Champion did take a beating on the way in, and all of his balloons are now gone. He's got the World Champion and the Warden with the rage, able to get the scatter shot down. The Headhunters are going to clean up. The Warden is going to break to safety. He will eventually get shot down by that air defense potentially, but at this point, he just needs to manage the clock, and look how much time he has left here, Bash.
Queen goes inside, though, so she's going to have to break a wall, but he'll have her ability to break out. 36 seconds. He doesn't have much usable cleanup with those point defenses over there on that left-hand side. It's going to be a tight finish here for Dobbs. I mean, he's got what he needs. It's just going to be time is going to be the issue. 30 seconds. Queen ability forces. Oh, but she's going to have to break through a wall.
Yeah, he can get...
Oh, wait, no, she goes out!
Oh, Queen, she's a genius! She's an absolute genius! Come on, Dobbs, close it out. 14 seconds to go. He's moving fast.
No.
As soon as the Queen is tanking that Arch Tower, deploy the Goblin onto the storage, get the Minion down to the barracks here, surge his way through. There we go. He puts it in early. He doesn't have a choice. He has to force it early, and it is not enough time, as no chance ice. Now, given a chance for FuzzyWuzzy to tie up the score here. What was the last percentage on the
95.
Oh my god.
They're up. They're up.
They are. They're up no matter what. But if they get a triple in response there, then we have a very close war with the two-building split.
Man, that was intense. It was there. He had it. It was just needed 5 more seconds, if that. Oh, Dobbs, what a plan. That sweeper pushing back hurt a little bit. Those balloons took a little bit of extra damage. Also didn't catch all the balloons here in the Warden ability. And then a few of them kind of got out in front there. A little bad luck. And then the Headhunters kind of came in late to the Queen.
Yep. Well, the sweeper knocked the balloons back, but it also knocked the Warden back. So the balloons were inside of the rage getting knocked back, so they surged forward faster than the Warden, causing a little bit of separation there. And that little bit of separation made so that the Warden missed a handful of balloons, and those balloons might have made the difference there to keep the pack of balloons alive and make that a little bit cleaner. But here we go. We got Lord Kirk coming in from FuzzyWuzzy, going with the Skelly Donut into Lalo here, going after the CC and the Eagle Artillery. Just want to use in these invisibilities and make sure he does not make those buildings invisible themselves to make sure that he can get both of those targets down. And then, generally, we want the heroes to cross and take the Town Hall. With no CC to fight as they make their way in the Town Hall, their ability to get a lot of value there without having to fight a CC is going to be really, really good. And it also makes so he doesn't need to invest the Siege Machine early on, so he has it for the Lalo later on. This is a very powerful attack. We'll see if he holds through.
Really nice use of 2 Super Barbarians to take out 3 buildings right there. Took out an air defense and just set that pathing for the Queen to go inside. Not a troop we see a lot, but it was actually a really great funneling troop there. So a really impressive read on that. Here comes that other Ice Goleman with the King, and they're going to work right into the Town Hall. Town Hall is active, so he's going to take a little bit of a beating on approach and has to be aware of those single target Infernos as the King's spinning here.
Yeah, luckily the single Infernos can be frozen with the Town Hall, relieving the damage of both of them. You don't really want the Town Hall activated, but lots of ground Skelly's going to stall him up there. And the Queen, she's, I don't know if she's going to have the pathing to go into the Town Hall right away, but he puts in the Road Champion, he gets her moving to go after the scatter shot on the opposite side. That'll finish breaking the ring of defenses, and he's got the invisibility, so like the Queen still has plenty of resources to work with, and he barely gets that scatter shot down.
Barely.
He's got that Queen ability. I think he's okay here. I think he's going to get the Town Hall and maybe even pick up both of these singles. That would be clutch.
That would be huge if he can get them both. Queen's going to step up a little bit, stay out of the poison. She's out of it. Oh, she steps in, but the Unicorn's on. Oh, come on, Queen.
Come on. Oh, she's slowed down. She's slowed down.
She's not
I think she's going to miss it.
She gets one of them, though.
Yeah, it's down to very, very low HP, so we can quickly pick it up later on. But he's got the Lalo coming in with the Stone Slammer, the Warden, all that strong push coming to the top side, kind of facing the sweeper if they make their way in. But he's got the haste spells to support. I'm mostly just worried about the scatter shot here, but he's got a freeze on standby, so he's got all the tools necessary to handle this. He just needs to push and keep this going a little bit longer.
Oh, heavy push coming through here. Sweeper finally taken down, which is going to leave some of that pressure pushing those balloons back. All the spells are in now. It's just really up to the Lalo, and it's looking really, really strong. There's a Wizard Tower and an air defense up, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop this.
Yeah, and he had a couple of balloons split off over to the middle of the base there, triggering the majority of the traps there. I can't imagine there's too many more there, just chilling. He ends up dropping out the Stone Slammer with the Dragon Rider and more balloons inside of it. The Dragon Rider is unfortunately going to take the lead a little bit there, but the Warden is going to take advantage of getting his targeting move forward. He gets the single down, taking that final strike there after the Queen softened up early in attack, and Lord Kirk ties up the score. However, No Chance Ice is still going to be ahead by 2 buildings, so incredibly close here. And with this much on the line, this is exciting here, Vash.
Oh, baby, this is shaping up beautifully. That's what they needed, a good 3-star, good way to stick with it there, Kirk. It was looking a little bit iffy there for a split second. I mean, the RC did get that scatter down. The Heroes finally got what he needed, but he gets the job done, gets a 3-star. 3 stars and 3-star, even if there's no time left. I mean, there's plenty of time left on the clock, but let's see what No Chance Ice can do here now. They are in the lead by 2%. So 2 buildings, they're in the lead, but you want to keep 3-starring. You don't want it to go to defenses. You can't like really risk it here. I mean, this is win and you're in. We've talked about it. Everything's on the line here. We've called you No Chance Ice. We've called you Second Chance Ice. You don't get a 3rd chance. This is it. This is last chance Ice. You got to win this war.
They're on their 10th chance. I don't know how many. They've had all the chances.
It's been, yeah, they've had some really weird things bounce their way for sure. I mean, that war last week at the end was really, really intense. But, I mean, we're here now. All it takes is this one more. Omni Apollo came in, had that time fail earlier. We got a Blizz Lalo shaping up here. We'll have to see if he strikes for that Town Hall or opts for somewhere else. And it looks like he's going to go for that middle compartment with the Queen and the scatter shot. Got to be careful that blimp doesn't miss.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, uses the sweeper freeze to make sure that he can get all the way in there. He had a wall break inside of his blimp there, so the Super Wizards end up spreading all the way to the channel as well, and they'll get some damage into that scatter shot. Can they reach it? I don't think they can, but he continues to make them invisible, and they're not going to get the scatter, but they're going to get it softened up there pretty significantly, and a big chunk of the base they're taken out. Almost got the defensive Queen. Still going to have to go back for her. But, I mean, he's got the funnel pretty cut here. I feel like if he can get the Queen to now cross all the way and get that Town Hall, he's in a really, really strong spot here. But she's got a long way to go, and there's some big threats up ahead there with a scatter shot, the Ground Expo, and the single Inferno. At least he'll get the CC pulled nice and early. And Ice Hound on defense, a little bit out of the ordinary here, Bash.
Yeah, and it's a little bit annoying because it's going to slow the Queen down, but the pups will fall right there to the poison spell. So good use of that poison. But the Queen took a little bit of a building. She's going to have to get this Archer Tower down and then heal back up a little bit. If the bow locks onto her, good use of the invisibility. Invisibility was an absolute necessity right there. Royal Champion should come over here and take out the enemy Queen. 1, 2 shots. There she goes after ability pops off. Now we got to get the Queen inside the base here. So cut her off and push her in, which he doesn't really have much to cut her off with.
Yeah, he tried to do a wall break. See how the walls are broken down in the very bottom corner of the base? I think he was trying to get the wall breakers to target the single Inferno or the CC up ahead, and they ended up attacking the outside walls because it was too long of a distance. And so the King ended up going to the wrong direction here, and that is causing all kinds of problems for him. And that is a dangerous position to be in. I mean, he's going to have to Lalo through the Town Hall. He doesn't really have a choice anymore, as the Queen did not go in. The King kind of just ruined her pathing there with that failed wall break, and that might cost him the lead here if he can't pull this back.
Headhunters are in to go for the RC, but they haste right on through, so he's not going to get all the Headhunters over there. At this point, he's going to be in pretty much scramble mode, trying to save as much percentage on this one as possible. I mean, he's still
triple here,
I was
Bash.
going to say, he's still got a chance. It's a tough finish, but 49 seconds, time's a ticking.
Yeah, I mean, he at least saved his Queen, so she's still going to get some additional punch here. But, oh my god, these balloons are falling fast here, Bash. This multi-Inferno set is ripping him to shreds, and this one is falling apart quickly. Apollo, oh man, this is not what they wanted to have happen here. And with the lead, they're gonna potentially pass it over to FuzzyWuzzy. And can you imagine FuzzyWuzzy? Remember the start of the season? They were 0-2, and we're like, all right, well, if there's anybody who can make a comeback and still make it to Poland, it's this team. And now they have that opportunity dropped in the lap. They have to seize it now.
FuzzyWuzzy came into the day 1-4, and now they are potentially
1-4 with one of the higher star counts, though.
Yeah. They've had some, like, this is insane. You know Apollo's feeling bad. He's been really close on a lot of attacks, but that one just did not go his way, unfortunately. Could not get that queen inside that Town Hall compartment, so it's a huge misstep for the No Chance Ice squad. They're going to look for a huge defense, and then they're just going to hopefully get some triples going, because that was just a little bit uncharacteristic for Apollo.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, it was just the wall break. The wall break failed. The wall break just attacked outside walls. That was just worst case scenario right there. He even funneled to get the queen to take the turn into the base there, and he put an additional wall break to get her to assist to go in there. But that wall break down at the very, very bottom of the base there, that very bottom corner, just attacking the outside walls rather than going through and setting that king pathing, and the king just kind of ruined it there. It was really just the AI messing with it. But we got Sir Will coming in from FuzzyWuzzy, and if he is able to secure this lead here, I mean, we'll see what happens here, because if they missed and they could still end up tie on stars, and that could really make an interesting push here. But a percentage and star advantage would be huge here for FuzzyWuzzy after starting from behind in this war. But a little bit of lightning to set up right in between the Town Hall and the scatter shot. The Royal Chamber, the king, go after the queen of the scatter shot, while the queen dives in through a Tesla farm to go after the Town Hall. Has to burn the invisibility there, but it's 100% worth it to make sure that it can use that queen ability to secure the Town Hall.
That Lalo was the attack Will used earlier, and it 3-starred as well, so you know he knows how to use this. One of FuzzyWuzzy's best attackers, most proficient Lalo attackers, in my opinion. He's always a really strong hitter, so let's see what he brings to the table for this one. Gets the Town Hall down, gets a little bit out of that compartment, maybe not as much as he was hoping for, but the enemy queen is down. Now he's going to work that Stone Slammer and start the Lalo right through towards that Eagle.
Yeah, he got all the primary stuff he was looking for, and he got the Tesla farm out of the way, so he doesn't have to deal with that. Honestly, I think he's really, really well set up here, but I think he just needs to invest a little bit more into the Stone Slammer. He just puts the Stone Slammer to the bottom side, and it's not going to get the pathing into the Multi-Inferno for now, but it looks like the rest of everybody else is going to just chill up on the top side of the base there, charge in there with the ward ability, with the header to get the defensive Raw champion down, and just freeze up and haste into the scatter shot. Lots of traps are going off in that area, and I thought he was going to miss the scatter shot, but a couple of blues survive and take it.
Wow, that was a close one. Multi-target Inferno goes down. This is looking good for Will. Yeah, Will is just so good with this attack. Just a powerful attacker, a powerhouse. That Stone Slammer actually got really good value. Got through the Eagle. That's crushed for Will. Zap Lalo got out here today. It's a 3-star, and FuzzyWuzzy takes a monstrous lead going into our 4th attacks. This is crazy. Who would have thought this would be this? Wait a second. Wait, hold on. No.
Okay, the
wait,
hound.
no, it's not. No, wait. This is a D.
Oh, he doesn't get the ward. You called it early. Wait, the percentage advantage is still going to be in their favor, but there's Warden Statue and Battle Builder. Was it the traps? I mean, I swear, it looked like he had a lot of blues left.
Yeah,
and then
what happened?
You blink and everything's gone. What the heck happened to the blues there? How did they end up dying? There must have been a lot of traps across the middle there. I mean, I was just like starting to celebrate with him there. And
I was just staring into Eric's beautiful blue eyes, and I got distracted, and the attack was gone. What happened?
That'll happen.
Oh. It's a defense. It's a defense. So
wait, no, is it? Hold on.
Wait,
hold on. Electric Owl. Come on, Electric Owl. Clutch it. Get that battle builder down. He's going to overwhelm the Warden. Hold up.
Nope.
He's close. He's close. But no, it's going to be too much here.
99.
Rip. Oh, my God. What a roller coaster at the end. 99% and almost able to overwhelm the Warden, but the battle builder fires a little bit too fast in those light troops and is able to take him down. That is unfortunate, but
can I get a replay of what happened to his balloons? Oh, tornado and bombs!
Yeah.
Okay, I completely missed that.
Yeah, the red bombs mixed
guys,
with the
if you
trap.
were staring at Eric, you would have missed it too. Trust me, he's just so good. I'm sorry, Will, I jinxed you, but that's on me. I thought it was crushed. I thought he had it. Oh man, we called that one. Well, I called that one way too early. My bad. It happens.
We jinxed him.
I
kind of feel bad about that now. I mean, hopefully it doesn't cost them the war in the end. But guys,
they're a huge lead though.
It is. It's just a percentage lead though. So I mean, this is still very, very close here. Tied on stars, and with this much on the line here, it's still anybody's game here, Bash. But it feels good to have a lead there. But if it's just a percentage lead, then it could swing in an instant. Here we go. We have Tony Gunk. He's been struggling a little bit here recently, and he's And hitting the lower
drag
hit
bat.
rate. He's going to be going with a drag back here, going to go and secure the Town Hall early, catches some of the Teslas as well on his approach into the base there. And he will secure that Town Hall. Tries to
Goblins.
ground Skellies as well. Sneak Goblins, safe Town Hall takedown. But these Dragons need to get it done here. No chance. Does not want to be playing from behind. Need to secure this win to give themselves a chance to get back ahead.
Really interesting approach here. You're going to try to get both the scatters down. Thought maybe he would go from one of the sides, go in, but he wants to get those scatters down, and then he can go try to get a multi down with the Royal Champion, or maybe hope the King goes over there and takes out the Queen so he can Royal Champion over there to set up the pathing for the bats. It's going to be tough, really. All right, here comes the Royal Champion with an Ice Golem and the Headhunter to take out that multi on the right-hand side. He gets through the first scatter. He's got to get this other scatter shot down just to set up the pathing for the bats to finish this one off.
Now, Ground Expo's up top there. A bunch of Teslas and Battle Builders can mow through bats very, very quickly, so he needs to start the bats onto the Multi-Inferno. There we go. Bat Bomb out the multi and out that Wizard Tower. Multiple freezes necessary there, but he's got a lot more freezes. And it's, you don't want to see traps going off on these bats here, drawn by the Dragons, but they're getting a little bit of separation now. And there's a big swarm here, looking solid. Tony Gunk is cheering, he knows it. But wait, look at all the red bombs coming. I don't think it matters. They're going to chase him. Look at it. They're chasing the back. Run,
go, Reds, go! Run, baby, run!
And he gets a split of the pack there, and the bats end up having half the pack survive all the way in here. And what a fast attack on top of that. I mean, now they just need a defense, and they can regain their lead.
Tony Gunk gets the job done. Fist pumping his way to the 3-star. Attaboy, Tony. Bring your team back. We've talked about it numerous times. This fourth volley, crucial heading into the end of the war. If they get a defense here, that low percent doesn't hurt them as much.
Yeah, they could definitely make a comeback now if they get this defense and take the star lead, but they're not done yet. They still have one more attack to go, and they need to get this lead and then maintain it.
Oh, baby.
I mean, this was a nice attack here. Love to see what he did. And just going in here and broadsiding that side with all that splash damage in there, and then handling the multi-infernos and the Wizard Towers. I mean, the bats, there wasn't much that could stop them once they got going, and there was only, literally, they started on the only splash damage remain on the base here. So they just were able to just warm. How many bat spells did he have there? Was it 7?
I think it was 7, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of bats, Fat.
And we'll have to see who's left to hit for the FuzzyWuzzy team, because I believe we had a substitution, because normally we'd see Stamus in here. Earlier we saw Halo in, so we got 2 attackers left for them, but we also saw Beck 29 for them. So it's some combination of those 3, I would assume. And normally Stamus goes a little bit earlier, so in my head I'm thinking Stamus is out, which is kind of weird because Stamus is actually a really strong attacker. So we'll have to see who's left for them, but they have to respond here with a 3-star just to keep that pressure on the throw. I mean, they could miss here and be okay.
Yeah.
But really, you want a 3-star.
Yeah, if it ends up being a tie, then FuzzyWuzzy's in a strong spot there with the percentage so incredibly high there that Time Fill holding them back a little bit. But I mean, they're still in a strong position. They control their own destiny if they can just maintain their lead now. So No Chance Ice is going to be praying for a defense here, because you don't get that defense, and your chances for pulling are slipping away there. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a wild finish here, and it all comes down to this, guys.
This is going to be insane. We got 3 attacks to decide our 4th place spot for Poland, guys. Are you guys pumped in chat? You guys ready for this? We're gonna have our next attack coming in for FuzzyWuzzyWuzzy, and it's gonna be Kevin. Okay, none of the names that I named. It's Kev. Let's go, Kevin. We got looks like just a Blizz Lalo, yeah?
He's gonna use the Warden early into the attack here and invest it to charge all the way and freezes up the sweeper, takes the double black mine inside of the Warden ability, but lands in the middle of the base here. He's got a lot of invisibility, and he's got Super Wizards, but where are they going?
They're outside, they're outside.
Where are they going? Get back in there, Super Wizards! Oh, they're coming back! Oh my gosh, they come back, Bash! And he's got tons of invisibility to keep them alive and moving. Has to get the Town Hall here, Bash. He gets it! Oh my gosh, that was a scary
tornado.
moment.
Oh, baby, good value.
Wow, Bash, that was crazy.
He brought 6 invis, so maybe he was aware that could happen and just stuck with it. I mean, good persistence there. Oh, man, that was all over. But look at the value. That whole corner is gutted. Pulled out the CC, destroyed the CC. massive, massive value. The Queen will go ahead and start working in here through the top side, and he's just got a really strong start. This one's a good setup for Kevin.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Eagle Artillery is activating now. I feel like he needs to get the Lalo moving relatively early into the attack here to start to swarm into the Eagle Artillery and take that damage off of his heroes. Because they're going to be working in on complete opposite sides of the base, he can run them in parallel, but he just needs to get the heroes moving and get everything under control there, and then he could go ahead and start the Lalo whenever he's ready. He puts the Royal Champion to the middle of the base, but this Eagle Artillery continues to fire away, with the King providing some really good tanking and the Queen supporting right behind.
And remember, he won't have that Warden for the Lalo when he does decide, but there's not too much down there. I mean, we haven't seen a Tesla, the Tesla farm, or was the Teslas up top there? Yeah, it's tough to say what's down here, but here comes, there's the Tesla farm. Okay, I was waiting for it. I knew it was somewhere in there. Queen is still hanging on. She still has ability. Lalo's working through here, and they got a really nice little path through here with that defensive Royal Champions being a menace.
Yeah, he needs to get some headhunters in there. There's a couple cannons in the area that can pick off his headhunters, but he does not get her down. Oh, he doesn't have any headhunters. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, he misses the freeze. Oh no, Kevin,
she's firing. She's throwing those lightning strikes. Zap, zap. Oh, boom, a bing, a bang. It's raining down for Kevin, and this is gonna be a defense.
Wait, is it? He's got the Queen still moving here.
It's a defense, Eric. That's a single target Inferno. Burning that Queen alive. She goes down.
Bash, I don't know. I think these minions and pups might be able to overwhelm me here. There's a lot of them, and they're grouping up heavily. He already had a couple minions move to the middle of the base there, and they were able to go ahead and get the red bombs cleared around that Inferno. It's going to come down to the wire. Is it going to be another 99? It's almost at full. I don't know, Bash. I don't know. There's a lot of minions and pups.
No bombs, no bombs.
No traps, no traps. Here they go, here they go. Oh,
burn.
He's burning.
It's another 99.
God, Bash.
Oh, Kevin, 99, 299.
Oh my God, this is a wild war, but now no chance ice. If they triple, they're going to Poland.
They're going to Poland. You control your destiny, baby. Let's do this.
But if they miss, even by one building, then it gives FuzzyWuzzy a chance to swing back. And after starting the day 1 and 4, if they come back and somehow turn their whole season around and qualify, they're so close. They just need to get a defense.
Well, that one wasn't the time, but 299s.
I know.
290. What? 299. FuzzyWuzzy has brought the pain today. Just so unlucky on these last 2 attacks. I thought this gets there, but that Royal Champion, he had nothing to deal with her. She's just like bing, bang, boom, bing, bang, and then just not enough to overwhelm the full health single target Inferno. Oh, baby. All right.
this is
yes, it all comes down to this. Our whole show, our whole season, everything comes down to Jaared, who is one of No Chance Ice's strongest attackers. Safe blimp in here, I'm assuming. Gonna go ahead and quake that up. I hear the goblins. There goes a couple minions. We'll see sneaky boys coming out. Queen's gonna go ahead and get those healers on. Be careful. He got that Queen going early.
Incoming damage. Lots of incoming damage on this Queen here. She's hanging on. He will rage her up, and I like that he also timed the Zap to go in with the Quake to help assist get that Town Hall down while he was taking out the single Inferno behind it. But that is going to make so this Queen can charge down the channel. He's going to need the extra support for the Queen. He's going to need the King to go into the Scattershot compartment and the Royal Champion to join to go in after the Scattershot, Expo, and move to the outside of the base here, driving the Queen down the channel, and then he'll have to get the defensive Queen down with the Dragon. That is what he's going to try to do here, and it's not going to be an easy push here, but it's overall set up pretty solid. Everything's going to plan right now. The King deploys, and it all comes down to this, their whole season on the line.
Seen Jaared do some really, really impressive Queen charges. We know he's capable. We know he can do this. He's been in this position. He knows what his team needs. He's answering the call. He said, don't worry, guys. I got the 5th spot. I'm not backing down from this challenge. We do this all day. We wake up. We go to war. We make it happen. The King's going to get the scatter shot down that you mentioned there, Eric. Royal Champion's going to pair up with these Dragon Riders, and they're going to push right on through this Eagle Artillery. The main issue is going to be these multis in the middle, which the Queen will deal with one, but that scatter shot with the Queen combo in the back end. We'll see how he can deal with that as this attack is well underway.
Yeah, he needs to get the queen to take the turret. She needs to go up there and take down the defensive
Enemy
queen.
queen's down.
Freezes. He's got her under control. His queen ability is still intact. He's still got his warden, but his warden sitting way in the back. They're not protecting. Gets down the multi-inferno. Pops the Odyssey ability, and he's on his way. Gotta get the scatter shot down. He's not quite out of this yet. He's got to get the scatter shot down. The Dragon Riders are in the area. Get that air defense down under the ward ability. Make him invisible. Okay, now he's finding the clock now because
55.
he's still got to finish it out here, Bash. This is going to be close.
Come on, Jaared, you got this under control. This is a 3-star. This is your European vacation. Your trip to Poland to the studio to play in person.
It's close,
41 seconds. The rider falls there. Oh no, we can't have riders fall. And Queen, get off this wall.
We're getting
Queen,
back
get
in
off the wall.
action, Queen.
No,
Oh, she's turning back. She's turning back. Where's she going to go?
No.
She's attacking it. Queen, stop throwing. What are you doing, Queen?
She's
Dragon
coming
Rider
back.
goes down. Dragon Rider's going to go down.
Come
He
on.
throws down.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, Queen's coming back around, though.
Let's
Looks
go.
like he's got it.
18. It's Jaared.
got it.
It's going to be a 3-star. No chance ice is going to Poland, Eric. Jaared clutches up. Let's go.
Baby, it's a triple as Jaared locks it in. And oh my gosh, it is all just disbelief over here for No Chance Ice as they take down FuzzyWuzzy. Absolutely insane.
A come from behind victory. The fact that FuzzyWuzzy was even in this spot is so impressive and a testament to their team. But No Chance Ice, again, getting those lucky bounces time after time, and they're gonna get the victory. Can you believe it?
That was so absolutely wild. And now I wonder if the plan would have been good enough on this next attack that if they were able to get the triple, if this did end up with
if
that,
one of those 99s get through.
If that queen ended up finding another wall to attack and not get through in time, and if they had the chance, if the plan was good enough and they could have taken it if they had that opportunity. They don't anymore. It's locked in. No Chance Ice is going on to Poland along with Empire Gaming, along with Omnipotence and Chazmek. What a show they put on today.
Well, someone from No Chance Ice is going to owe me some sugar-free throat lozenges. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be able to talk. Halo finished strong, bud. Halo's been a really impressive attacker. We got Blizz Lalo coming in. It's looking like he's going to have a heavy push as he's got a jump spell in here. I'm already losing my voice, Eric. You got this.
You're going crazy over there, Bash. I love it. We have this Blizzard going to go nuke out this Tesla farm on top of getting the CC pull, and Ice Golem's there. Unfortunately, going to slow down this Blizzard and minimize how much value it can get there. But he keeps on investing the last invisibility. It's another Ice Golem pops and stalls him up again. And those Ice Golem's a pretty strong counter to this Blizzard Lalo to just force those Super Wizards to get stuck in freezes. But he got all the buildings from the edge of the base there, and he got all the primary targets, it looks like, right there. But he still needs to get the heroes to drive all the way in the middle of the base there, and they need to get the Town Hall done. So the King will start in and collapse in that corner while the Queen takes the path to go inside, and she's got a strong path ahead of her that she's going to need to go. But getting the CC down early, definitely going to work to his favor there, and those nice Ice Golems there, freezing up all those Expos and give him a strong push here, Bash.
I love watching this FuzzyWuzzy team attack. They're a really well-versed team. We've talked about it. They're really competitive. They've been around the scene a long time, and they just put up some really creative but really strong, powerful attacks. And honestly, I think they're a lot better than what their record shows. We've seen it. I mean, they put themselves in contention here today.
Where's this Queen going? Where does she go? She's not going the right way here, Bash. She's swinging it outside. She needs to get back on track and go after the Town Hall.
She can still pop in here potentially. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, he's got the freeze that he can use,
Tesla?
but the Tesla's popping out. He's going to go outside. She's going to miss the Town Hall. Oh, no. Halo play. I mean, luckily the pressure's taking off here, and she's still hanging on here. She'll pop her ability, but she's not going to go to the Town Hall, and now the Town Hall has a lot of abilities removed around it, so the pathing is now questionable. He has to put the Royal Champion to go off the inner path, but even she can't lock onto it because it's not activated yet. And it's kind of a messy attack here. I mean, I don't know. Could you imagine if this attack was the one that had to send them on to Poland or not? If they got that defense, even 99% of the last attack, and this was the one that determined it all?
Oh, man. Everything's going sideways here for Halo.
No, he's still got under control for the most part, Bash. I mean, it's still okay. He's got a strong push, and he's making it through that Town Hall. He's just got to get this air defense down to the bottom in the single inferno. I mean, he's actually got it.
OP,
I think he's got it.
Yeah,
wow.
It doesn't matter. Halo's good.
No,
Air
maybe he
defense
doesn't have
actually
it.
going to be a problem. Yeah.
Okay. No, I think he doesn't make it.
Eric jinxed you, Halo.
I did.
It's all Eric's fault. Eric is the reason for it. But the real story here is the 299% on this war. 1 more percent. And
On either. Yeah.
Well, I guess on both of them because this one doesn't get there.
Yeah, true.
But it's just such a close war. Nothing but love for FuzzyWuzzy because they put on a show for us here today. They gave themselves a shot, and that's all you could ask for. But congrats to No Chance Ice punching that ticket, our 4th victor for the Mobile Challenge, going to play in the Mobile Challenge Finals now.
Absolutely. What a wild show that they put on, and what a finish. I mean, No Chance Ice had their chances just threatened there heavily, and they were able to hold on. They were able to make their way through, and they end up securing their ticket. Now they can go pack their bags, and they're going to move on to go face those other 3 teams and go play for the $50,000 prize pool and that golden ticket to the Clash of Clans World Championship.
So much still on the line for this squad. I mean, this is don't get me wrong, this is going to be a really good feeling for them. It's going to be really cool. Get plenty of rest on the flight. It's a long flight, so make sure you take your little snacks. But there's so much more still on the line. We're talking the Clash of Clans World Championships at the end of this, the golden ticket. You can qualify through this tournament. A lot to go, but FDOT, what a crazy war that was, man.
I mean, insane. This is what we asked for. Just bring it to one single match. Let us just
baby.
play the game. Who wins, moves on, and that's what we got.